The market has started to slip back into negative territory, tracking what we're seeing on global markets, and boring commentary coming through. Is not much going on. Any exciting stock movements on the day yesterday?
Well, actually, no, Sam. The market started the week on a bearish note. And actually, what's surprising is Dangote Flour, which is one of the stocks that performed quite well during the course of last week, was one of the major stocks responsible for the drop or the bearish performance in the Nigerian Stock Exchange. In fact, we know that the stock performed quite well as a result of speculation of acquisition by Tiger Brands. But traders are saying that as a result of profit taking, we're seeing this stock going down. Guinness, Oando, UAC, and also some stocks that didn't perform so well. But let's cross to Stanbic IBTC to get more on this from trader Idris Toriola. Idris, how are you doing?
Very well, thank you, Uche. Good morning.
Well, Idris, you know we're expecting the MPR to come out today. What are the market's expectations, and really what impact will we see the CBN's decision having on the market?
The market is actually expecting the CBN to keep the rates flat, considering the fact that the dollar exchange rate has actually been stable and been within the CBN band. So we expect that the CBN should keep the rates flat. The effect this will have on our market is we don't expect to have any effect because the market actually prices into taking this into consideration, and we expect this to the same flow to continue in the fixed income space, and on the equity space as well. We expect this the momentum to continue the way it is.
Well, look, going back to the markets, Idris, you know, Oando released their slightly disappointing 2011 full-year results. We saw turnover at 586.610 billion, PAT at 3.446 billion. Now, the company had already issued a profit warning earlier. So what impact really has this had, the release of the results had on their stock price?
From the way we saw Dangote Oando's results yesterday, there was an increase in the turnover grew by 54%, but a decline in the PAT of the company by about 76%. This could be largely attributed to an exceptional charge of about 9.6 billion, which the company had earlier communicated to the market that it is going to be in a profit warning in April. When the profit warning actually came out in the market actually reacted to this, and we saw the share price of Oando trade on the South Pole. And when the result came out yesterday, the market since was actually expecting such result. Well, it wasn't a shocker to the market. So we didn't see any major negative impact on the stock price in the market yesterday, with the stock just losing 0.66% and closing at 60 naira 60 kobo. And the management of the organization actually said that going forward, they don't expect to have any of such exceptional charge. So we expect going forward to have good result from Oando, and I believe the way for Oando is just to trade positive on a positive note going forward.
Well, looking at the banking sector, we're actually seeing more losses recorded than gains this week so far. Traders are saying, but traders are saying that we're seeing a healthy demand for the top tier banks. Now, looking at GTB, Access, First Bank, definitely there seems to be some healthy demand. In fact, Citibank said that Nigerian stocks are a buy and a rally is just starting in that sector. Now, Idris, what are your thoughts on the top tier banks versus the mid tier banks? What are you more likely to invest in right now?
Looking at the banking sector, it still remains the most active sector in the market, driving the volumes on the market. At the end of Q1, when results were released in the market, they were quite attractive and very impressive, and the market reacted positively to it. We saw stock prices going up on most of the banks. What we've seen afterwards was profit taking from traders in the market, and this actually drove the price down. But recently, we've seen cautious buying on the banks and not at aggressive levels, because investors are just very, very cautious at the way they pick up stocks, especially in the banking sector. For me, I believe if these banks come out with good Q2 results again, this will drive the banks further, and we should expect something good coming out of the banking sector.
What are your expectations for the market this week? We know some analysts are saying that consumer goods stocks will be what pushes the market up this week. What are your thoughts on this?
For me, I don't see any major rally in the market this week. I expect the market to be quite soft this week, because looking at the crisis in the Eurozone, and there's no major catalyst that we expect to trigger a positive run in the market. So we might actually see the same tempo in which the market opened this week continue to the end of the week.